Alright, this goes out to YouTube user Adidas1984X. He asked me to show how I did all this. I still use this thing. It's still cool. I did, however, lose the modded Xbox, but that's okay. I can still make it play. I'll show you. So I'll lit up the back. I'll show you the inside. This was the TV that I took the parts off of. I just took the plastic off of. These mounts were in there already. I use a guitar strap to kind of hold up the bottom junk of it. That's probably not the best way to do it, but that's how I'm doing it. This was the TV underneath the plastic there. So there's probably a better way to hold it up. I wouldn't suggest doing like I did with the guitar strap, but it works pretty good. This is a tube TV. It's old school. This is the component thing I got going into the Xbox. This cable here. Works pretty good for that. What else did I get for it? Okay, so there's the Xbox. Okay, so I just hooked that up straight to the TV. The speakers, the wire came down from the top. You could tell that I just took these wires here that went to the speaker for the TV and just wired them to the existing speakers up at the top of the machine, and it worked pretty good that way. I just got lucky and they worked. So none of this power stuff's hooked up at all. I just use a strip to power the TV and the Xbox. I'll show you the joystick I got from X Arcade, and it was a 2-player joystick. I just took it apart and moved all the components over, so it looks like a jumbled mess in there. But I put the right colored buttons on and then just moved the stuff. You need this part from X Arcade here. This is it's hard to get a good shot of it, but it's like the main brains and guts of it. And then you just put the right buttons to the right click thing. Here's the X Arcade thing that hooks it up. And you'll need this thing too, an adapter that it does PlayStation 3 and Xbox, the original Xbox. This is the remote for the TV. It still works, so I'll show you that. So if I power it on, I just point it at the TV, and the screen comes on. And then the light. This is the main pain in the ass on this machine. I actually have to reach in here underneath the logo and turn that light on, and if it wants to come on, there it is. Alright, so like I said, there's way better ways to build your machine, but you wanted a video on how I did mine, so I'm showing you. And it still looks good. I hide a bunch of the crap. You come down here, there's the Xbox. You can buy this game for Xbox, which is Midway Arcade Treasures 2, and crap. I think I just did the wrong thing here. But anyway, it's got what did I do here? It has those games in it, so that's cool. I have these buttons hooked up for the extra buttons on the Xbox controller that weren't hooked up, from MAME and stuff. I was using them, but they don't really do anything much on an actual game. Had to build this thing, but it's still really cool. I got the Mortal Kombat lights for it, and these are the extra buttons I was talking about. And they're just a regular lock. But anyway, that's the game. I'll show you. And then same thing, like if I want to turn the volume up, I just use that remote control. Since I'm using the speaker attachment from the let me see, it moves the volume up there. The existing speaker attachments from the TV, but everything still works. We'll get a Mortal Kombat 2. This has an Arcade Perfect version on that Midway Classics #2. So there you go. And that's how I wired it up. I hope that answers any of your questions. I will show you that all the buttons work right, so I'll do a 2-foot machine. So it still has a, I think I'll show you, like here's high punch. And you see if you're pressing that, here's low punch. Here's high kick, low kick, block. And same thing for all his stuff. So there you go, that's how I did mine. I know that that's not the best way to build one of these machines, but that's how I did it. I hope that helps. If you got any more questions, just ask me. All right, later.